Number 8. Number 8 says, what is f of 4 minus f of 2 for the function f of x equals 2x minus 6? So, first of all, we need to figure out f of 4. So f of 4 equals 2 times 4 minus 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 6 is 2. So f of 4 equals 2. Second, we need to figure out f of 2. F of 2 equals 2 times 2. Oh, excuse me. F of negative 2. I've been saying positive 2. That's f of negative 2. Let me get that right. So f of negative 2 is equal to 2 times negative 2 minus 6. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 minus 6 equals negative 10. So f of negative 2 equals negative 10. Now I want to take both of these numbers and I need to subtract them, because the problem originally says f of 4 minus f of negative 2. So f of 4 is positive 2 minus f of negative 2, which is negative 10. And when we have this type of situation, those are double negatives. We change that to a positive and bring the numbers down. So that really says 2 minus negative 10 really says 2 plus 10, which is 12. Final answer, okay? Number 9. Number 9, we're basically doing the same thing for each one of these. They want us to find f of negative 2, and they gave us our function here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. F of negative 2 is equal to 1/2 times the group of negative 2 minus 2 plus 3. Let's continue to work that out. This is going to be 1/2 times, we have to do the parentheses first, negative 4, and then add 3. Next, we're going to do 1/2 of negative 4, half of a number. Okay, well, half of 4, positive 4 is positive 2. Half of negative 4 is negative 2. So this becomes equal to the next line underneath here. If I had more room, I would write it. Well, this would be negative 2 plus 3. And our final answer here, negative 2 plus 3, is positive 1. So f of 2 equals positive 1. Let's do f of 3 now. I'll use a different color. That's equal to 1/2 times the group of 3 minus 2 plus 3. Well, let's keep working that out. We do what's in the parentheses first. So 1/2 times 1, and then we add the 3. 1/2 times 1 is 1/2. Oops, excuse me. And then we add 1/2 plus 3. So this is going to equal 3 and 1/2. Or we can write it as a improper fraction, which is going to say 7, okay? 7/2. Or as a decimal, this would be 3.5. So it's good to know all three ways, but either way, that's a final. All three of these are the same final answers, okay? And there's just 3 different ways to write it. Now let's take a look at part C. Now part C, we got to do 2 parts. We got to find f of 4, f of 1/2, and then whatever those answers are, we got to add it. So f of 4 is equal to 1/2 times the group of 4 minus 2 plus 3. 1/2 times 4 minus 2 is 2 plus 3. 1/2 of 2 is 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. So f of 4 equals 4. Now we have to do f of 1/2. So f of 1/2 is equal to 1/2 times the group of 1/2 minus 2 plus 3. We keep working it out. That's going to be 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 and 1/2, or negative 3 over 2, which is 1/2 plus 3. 1/2 times negative 1 And now when we multiply our fractions, we multiply the top times the top, bottom times the bottom, which is going to give us negative 3/4 plus 3. And our final answer here, negative 3/4 plus 3, that which basically we're subtracting 3/4 from 3. That's going to leave us with that's going to equal 2 and 1/4. Okay? Because we add 3/4 to 2 and 1/4, that would make 3 wholes. So f of 1/2 is 2 and 1/4. I don't want to circle that. Now the last step is to add those two. So f of 4 plus f of 1/2. F of 4 was 4 plus f of 1/2 was 2 and 1/4. And when we add 4 plus 2 and 1/4, that's going to give us a final answer of 6 and 1/4. Or we could say 25/4. Or you may see 6 and 25/100. Okay? All of these are correct answers for part C. At number 10, which is our last one. And it says the pressure of a scuba diver at a depth of d feet is given by the function f of d equals 64d plus 2,112, where f of d represents the total pressures in pounds per square foot. If the diver is at a depth of 64 feet, what is the total pressure? All right. Well, they say the depth of d feet, and they give us the depth in the actual question that they're asking. So right here, this is telling us that d is equal to 64, or that's another way of saying f of 64. Either way, they're telling us to substitute 64 for d. So f of 64 equals 64 times 64 plus 2,112. Okay, and now we have to do 64 times 64. Let's work that out right here quickly by hand. 4 times 16, carry the 1. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 1 is 25. 0. Now we do 6 times 4 is 24. Carry the 2. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 2 is 38. And now we add those up. That's 6, that's 9, that's 10. Carry the 1, that's going to be 4. So 64 times 64 is 4,096 plus 2,112. And now we just need to add that up to get our final answer. So let's do that. 96, 2,112. We add that. That's 8. That's 10. Carry the 1. That's 2. That's 6. So 6,208 total pressure. Final answer. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude our long mini lesson for today. Hope you all have a great day. Love you guys. Be safe.